Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Elvin is right here, and once in a while I'll make another one like usually. So after all, it is my duty. So this time we have map in Pipeline Plateau, and that is very interesting match as far as I have seen it. And I hope to get as well, much things what you can see, and try to tell you my personal opinion and all this kind of stuff. So about football, damn I love football. Damn I love it. This is so amazing. Especially that Italy versus Slovakia game. It was damn interesting. And yeah, you can see that it's 5 versus 5. You can see players over here. I was asked to vote that one, so I told them why not. And yeah, and I think that's only just quick view what you can see from this map. There are 5 hubs and of course main place what you should really get is number 1, because it's first of all it's middle, second of all it's quickest way to get to any other hub. So and yeah, so but obviously K points are number 2 and 4, because the reason is very simple: both Tiberium are pretty close to that spot, so like you can see. so so these are top league towers, of course, and there are a lot of few structures as well where you can send your defense unit. So let's start. So at the beginning we can see match countdown like usually. So we can see match. So there we go. So I already know a few facts about it. So we have 4 offensive cheat node player, and we have 1 defensive and 1 support node player. From GDI we can see 2 offensive, 2 defensive, and 1 support GDI crawler. So we can see that node is actually already have Raider going for Tiberium, and that's very important thing. GDI doesn't have it yet, and it's kind of dangerous because this Raider is already going for the enemy green Tiberium, and if he's going to capture it by himself, it's pretty bad for GDI actually. So there we go. It seems that 2 of them are going straightly into middle. There we go. And no one has now 1 player in the middle, but there are coming other 2 as well. So I don't know what he's trying to do with these two engineers, but anyway, we're gonna see a huge fight in the middle already. It seems they're both getting GDI got there first, so they had advantages, and we can see that this supportive MTV is doing nothing at all, just staying in the middle. Finally is moving this MTV when he has already lost half of his health. Noobish. So from Nord we can see that he's actually capturing the Tiberium. There was some fight between GDI Engineer, but GDI Engineer doesn't have a chance against Raider. And there we go, he got it successfully. Failed GDA, failed. Even though they have this Zone Lancer getting 2 Tiberium, we have 2 upgrades, but still I wouldn't call it so great because he has very slow unit. There we go. New green Tiberium is out, and this Raider is already getting it. That one as well. And there we have a small Titan army, and I'm telling to all GDI players, don't never spam Titans at the beginning. Not only they are weak, not only they aren't great, they are made for anti-heavies, and if you are making the beginning, there aren't many heavy units except MCVs, so it's pretty bad idea to make Titans. And well, same thing, don't spam Mantises because they aren't great. Well, it depends actually, but mostly I wouldn't call that making Mantis are great, because they are made for anti-medium aircraft like Hurricanes, but like you can see right now, enemies doesn't have many air units, so I would kill them and build new army. There we go. There are Titans. He already took care of that MCV, I can see. And GDI is actually doing pretty well. He is making Spartan tanks. He has new Titans, and well, Right now, there would be nice to have few titans, and the reason is simple. They are great for their rocket bots and against them, and against maybe offensive MTV. So for that reason, it might be a good idea. But I wouldn't over make a lot of them. And look at that, this MTV is almost down. But it seems that isn't shooting that for some reason. Instead, he's letting him to heal his MTV. Dudes, what are you doing? Just take care of that. And we are rage quitter from north right away. So what are you doing? Just shoot that MTV. Oh, whatever. Yeah, that was bad move from Nord right now. But still, Nord has some backup. He's making a lot of Scorpion Dax, and Scorpion Dax are indeed good against crawlers, but not against other. Dude. Ah. Finally is making now Avengers. That's much better choice. So there we have a huge army of devotes, and devotes are anti-light units. They are good against engineers, plunder, every infantry, even spanners. So if you want anti-spanners, just make a huge army of anti-light units. So right now it seems that GDI got control of that one, but he doesn't capture blue Tiberium, and that's a bad thing. And you see that support MCV, show me, he spawned at that place, and now he's making army of cobras, and that's pretty interesting actually. Scav getting control of it, so it's sneak attack, and that's GG, just don't let it undefended. There we go, each army is going for that uplink tower. They have forgotten Tiberium. There are 2 green Tiberiums right now just standing in there. 1 blue Tiberium. He really should go for it. Bad choice. So he comes from back. He has 2 hunters. They are the right killers. Titans are kinda useless, and even the strikers are kinda useless. Once in the beta time, strikers, spamming strikers, they're pretty normal thing, because strikers pretty own these MCVs pretty quickly, but now they aren't so great anymore. So they're getting owned actually. And it seems that Nord has actually kind of won the middle fight. Even though he has now Cobras, but it's even making even bigger difference. He doesn't have any anti-air, anti-medium units except walls.